So let's finish off the weekly read for this upcoming week plus a few days because I'm away on a silent retreat until the 18th of June. So I'll catch you guys up and I'll be starting the readings for July. Let's start with Libra. And again, thanks a lot for your guys' patience as I jig things around and sort my personal life out. That stuff happens too, doesn't it? I've moved house and started teaching yoga at a local retreat that I worked at for many years. Anyway, you don't care. Let's get into the cards, Libra. Or you do. And I care too. So divine guidance and loving clarity. It's all held, isn't it? Hala Shazam. So divine guidance and loving clarity. We're starting off with the Libra. Let's go for the week ahead or timeless, depending on when you find this. If the messages are important for you, trust you'll find the messages. Divine guidance and loving clarity for my Libra lovers. Divine guidance and loving clarity. New love. There's an important decision. You might not see the decision coming. It is around love, a new beginning in love. Libra, it could be you moving forward, traveling to somebody, Knight of Swords, or it could be somebody traveling to you, to see you. Yeah, there's definitely a sense of travel and movement and a new beginning in love. This could be just a regenesis and feeling good in your own personal life and your body and who you are. But of course, this could be a sense of being open to love on a romantic level. And again, the decision, there's a certain type of decision that warrants some movement that's coming in, and you're not necessarily going to see that coming, as in that could just be like a really serendipitous or sudden shift from within you or message within you that prompts you to move in a certain direction. Or of course, info from another external source could be coming in as well. So let me know if that resonates with you, Libra. So let's move on. Scorpio. Divine guidance and loving clarity for Scorpio. Divine guidance and loving clarity for my amazing Scorpio lovers. You guys know you can go to the website and book a private reading. It's always great to connect with you via the comments, and obviously there's a nice little crew here of amazing people. Scorpio, looks like you're turning your back on a love situation that's maybe not working out. There's a Two of Cups in the reverse. You're turning... There's definitely something around the relationship. You might even be going to somebody to get advice. So there's a Queen of Wands, King of Swords. Do what you like with the genders, especially in general readings. And of course, with whatever resonates with you. Let's get a little clarity. So this Queen of Wands is looking over at the King of Swords, and she's got her back turned to a Two of Cups reverse. So that's making me think that this Queen of Wands is going through a change. The initial sense that I got, actually, Scorpio, that for some of you, you guys would be considered a water sign, obviously, that there's this Queen of Wands that has stirred your, this is a fire sign, Aries, Sag, Leo, or somebody kind of bold, attractive, magnetic, risk-taking, intelligent. They're looking at this King of Swords. There's one element of thinking maybe they're getting advice. Maybe you're getting like a mentorship or something. Maybe you're getting relationship coaching. Or simply you've been dating somebody and somebody else has caught your fancy. Who's this King of Swords? Somebody that, yeah. So this is feeling more mental, as in I'm not hardcore feeling like this is a romantic connection. I feel like the love stuff, the romantic love stuff in relation is like having to shift focus, and it's like you're having to focus on your mindset and bringing yourself and possibly your relationship to calmer waters. Okay, so I think, Scorpio, you're just having a bit of like shifting around your perspective and romantic love dynamic, and like specifically a relationship you're probably in or dealing with, and that you're actually sourcing an external perspective. This is a professional though, King of Swords. This is somebody upstanding. This is somebody who's, because you're going to move to calmer waters. So if you've been having a turbulent time in your romantic relationship, it's going to smooth itself out, probably over these next 6 months. Yeah, I think part of the layer, if there is a disruption in maybe, and let's say broadly for the general, it's like not romantic, it's just generally speaking, some of your relationships are having a hard time. Part of that energy is because you or the people you're dealing with are just exhausted. There's just a level of exhaustion and trauma. So like there's a sense of decompression, getting some other perspectives, right? Like, and then eventually you'll move to calmer waters. Okay, moving on. So let's get into our Sagittarius, my lovers. I say that, obviously I say random things, and I was teaching yoga at a festival this past weekend and blurts out like my lovers, and everyone just cracked up, which I thought was funny because I say it to the screen and I don't get live laughter except for my own. Oh, gee whiz. Okay, Sag, let's see what we get. So divine guidance and loving clarity. This is looking around the mid-June timestamp, but it can be timeless if the messages are relevant for people as and when they find the video. Sag, there's movement. Okay, there's some movement here. Now, this is probably work related for some of you, King of Pentacle reverse, and this is an ongoing, feels like an ongoing relationship with authority and relationship with material success, money, work life, etc. Now, where it's taking you is into this emotional mastery, the Queen of Cups, okay? So I feel like you're having to really anchor in a sense of emotional mastery and detachment. So you're getting that stillness perspective, you're getting that presence perspective with regards to a situation that you've probably recently moved into, and a little bit more intuitive insight, High Priestess, around power. And even like the false structure of power. Yeah, and so for you in the Queen of Cups energy, Sagittarius, is making me think of like know your power from within and trust in like the divine truth, trust in the like the justice of the highest order. So you don't, because what I'm getting is this sort of sitting back, like just being the observer. And because the King of Pentacles is in the reverse, there's probably some shades, manipulation, vibration, a little bit of an abuse of power. You're observing it. You don't have to react to it. You're observing it. You're held back, and your intuition is getting more refined with regards to navigating these kinds of energies, in particular, the creative working sector of your life. All right, Capricorn. Who? I'm sure it was Gemini. There's a song that came out one time. Oops. Divine guidance and loving clarity for my Capricorn lovers. So for some of you, there seems to be a bit of a battle going on with regards to your working life and what you're manifesting in the working life. There's another one. I literally just did this sign, but I can't remember if it was Libra or like Scorpio, but there's a sense of exhaustion. And that's part of this underlying anxiety. Some of you could be having anxiety at work and it's affecting your work life. However, Seven of Pentacles reverse usually makes me think of movement and or manifestation. Because when it's in the upright, we're like waiting around. It's like, oh my God, how long is this garden going to take to grow? When it's in the reverse, it's like things are growing. Things are showing themselves, right? So because this Nine of Wands is here, I'm thinking like, okay, probably rest is warranted. Like if you can take a step back, if you can um get remove yourself from the conflict, I think is one thing. If there is an underlying conflict, if you need to take a break from work, if you need to do whatever you need to do for yourself to kind of detach from that sense of anxiety, inner conflict, what have you. Another layer from this is like, I think some of you just could be really unhappy at work. You're not enjoying the work that you do. You're feeling conflicted. You want this, you're wanting that, you're thinking of this, and not really sure which way to go, partly because there could be a level of exhaustion here. So again, getting rest, yeah, getting clear in your mind. So I'm hearing this message of like, Capricorn, stop working so hard. Go out and have some fun. Just, it's something, yeah. There it is. There's just, it's simple as that, Caps. You've just got to rest, and then things will lighten up a bit. Things will lighten up. When things lighten up, then new things come in and you can follow your nose, right? But if you're just forlorn and anxious and straight up, any of us, if we're exhausted, we're not thinking straight, our bodies are starting to get like, so that's why things like yoga, meditation, mindfulness are so powerful, because they sensitize us, right? They help us to pick up on those like cues, cravings, like things like lack of sleep. Like there's so many different things that can just signal to us, lie down, like you need to rest, right? This is this reading for you, Caps. And straight up, like sometimes it's a day, sometimes it's a few hours, sometimes we need a week, sometimes, right? So it's our own individual life, our path, our bodies, and how we coexist within all that, and it's honoring it. And that read was like, you're exhausted, take a break, take a day off, whatever you need, and then your life will show you. You don't have to keep grafting, especially if you're really that kind of. Okay, moving on. Let's go. Aquarius, divine guidance, love and clarity for my Aquarians. Usually have, in business especially, I've had really, really good synergy with Aquarians. I think because I have a lot of fire in my chart, so the air, fans the flame kind of thing. And anyway. Divine guidance, love and clarity for my Aquarians. So you're working hard for the money. 8 of Cups. Decision. Whoosh. I feel with this 8 of Pentacles, like there's something going on business-wise. I feel like you're wanting... This is something probably just in your mind. It's not maybe obvious. You've overcome a lot of heartache. You've probably gone through some losses in these last few months, and it's almost like, okay, do I stay in this grief or do I just move on? Do I start to crack on and get serious about the work that I'm doing? I think you've probably got people in your environment that you could put down some foundations with, or that you could set up a business with, or that you could it's that thing of like you could pursue, or there's a word that I'm missing, but it's about like putting yourself forward to ask for investment, or business portfolio, a pitch, that kind of stuff. So I don't think you're doing this. I think that you're working at something, and then there's part of your mind that's thinking about another business idea, something like this, because you're not wanting to go back. You're not wanting to go back into this pain. You're tired of feeling forlorn. You're like, okay, I've spent a fair bit of time grieving, or I've spent a fair bit of time like in my emotion and like letting go, grieving, etc. And really part of your earnest desire is to move forward to calmer waters, but there is a decision you need to make, Aquarius, and I'm gonna pull. Yeah, so I just saw the 3 of Swords. There is something going on emotionally, like in your heart space, that's quite painful. And I do, this is kind of practical, tough love, but I do sense that you're going to have to just get like grounded, serious, practical, get in your body, do that kind of physical work or embodiment work or breath work or therapy or whatever, and really just put the work in to move yourself forward. Yeah. Because and in a sense, things like the heartbreak and these sorts of energies, they can be really traumatic and stressful and hard on the body. So the Eight of Pentacles actually gave me the sense of like, just hang back, like keep focused in the present moment on the work that you're doing, and give yourself permission to make the decision to trust that this work is going to pay off, that you'll just stay the course, and eventually you'll get to those calmer waters. But you're not going to get to calmer waters by wallowing or staying in the grief, right? But there again, it's such a discernment, because I'm all about feeling our emotions, giving yourself plenty of time to heal and grieve, because I really feel like our society doesn't give us that time. So for you to really take that time. However, because the Five of Cups is in the reverse, I feel that you've been doing that, and or you're embracing that, and eventually you're going to move forward. So the decision is really to stay practical, right? Let yourself heal. Yeah, just this sort of downtime, not too dissimilar to Capricorn. Both Capricorn and Aquarius have Saturn like dominant or something. It's like you're ruled by the planet Saturn. So right now that work energy is just gonna help you get to that next point where you can make a decision that's very likely, yeah, it's gonna nothing is really grandiose about this reading, Aquarius. I'm sorry to say, it's legit just kind of work. There's a decision up ahead. This decision is going to help you to eventually move forward, but it's certainly helping you to keep on that trajectory of coming out, healing, integrating, feeling more whole. Yeah, and this Star Keeper energy is just saying to me, cosmic ancestors, see the light by staying grounded. And that's, I mean, being the air, the fixed air, there's something here about just staying grounded. You'll know when you need to make that decision, and you will eventually move forward. But for now, just being really grounded in your body and allowing that kind of integration to take place is really important for you. Okay, Aquarius, let's do our final read for Pisces, my amazing Pisces people. Pisces, divine guidance and loving clarity for my Pisces, divine guidance and loving clarity. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Thanks, Pisces. This is a great way to complete our read for this week. So the moon energy with the Six of Wands, this is a success card. This is recognition. This is being loved by your community and seen in obviously a really successful way. This is also bringing about a renewal of love in your heart and just your emotional energy, like a brand new beginning, and the Wheel of Fortune's turning in your favor. This could also be coming out of like some darker times. The moon energy there is making me think of like you've been through a journey, spiritual journey. Yeah, like you've gone through these transformational spiritual vibratories, and you're coming, I feel like you just crossed a bridge. You've crossed a bridge. You're kind of coming out from the dark, as it were, on all those levels, and this is bringing success, renewal, and good fortune. Really good read. Thank you so much, Pisces, for that. That's a lush. Yeah, wowzers. It's like taking this big leap, going down the darkest tunnels, moving through the dark, and then coming. It's like the hero's journey, Pisces. I think some of you have probably been through quite a lot. And now I also, in the cup of love area, you might be offering a cup. You might want to make a love offer. Somebody might make an offer to you. And or if that area of life has been stagnant, the fortune is turning around in the love department. I think you're going to have just overall creative success. You're going to feel really good. And the Wheel of Fortune also, to me, feels like more abundance, like more, resources and things. Fortune. Have a great week ahead. All of you lovely water twins, I love you guys so much. And to everybody who joined us for the weeklies, let me know if you guys enjoy these, and we'll keep the monthly and the weeklies going. Feel free to check out the Patreon for a little bit of extra content, ad-free and first access. Otherwise, I think that's it. See you guys real soon. Take care. Peace.